Hey, everybody, welcome to Couch Dimension, our video games podcast where a lawyer, software engineer, and gamer come together in an ethereal world of living room furniture to talk about games and gaming news. I'm Mario's new defense attorney, Tiny Big Dude, joined as always by my co hosts. Fellas, introduce yourselves.
I'm Captain, and I'm in growing physical pain every hour that the Elden Ring Seamless Co-op mod is not updated.
And I'm Red. I'm Mario's newest baby brother.
Well, you might be featured in one of these games then, Red, if you're Mario's newest brother.
It's entirely possible.
So today we don't have the regular show for you. We are doing the Nintendo trailers watch party. So we're going to be watching everything that was at the Nintendo Direct and discussing it. Going to go ahead and throw out a brief disclaimer. We had a few audio problems, and so these first few trailers, Red's audio might sound a little funny, but that's going to clear up later in the video. But let's get to trailers. Without further ado, let's get into the first one, Mario and Luigi Brothership.
I can't wait till Apple decides to have a console announcement. The little game lineup we had to cover.
Now, the one thing that I am going to go ahead and say I don't like about these trailers is that so many of them have the annoying Nintendo guy voice.
Yeah, it's bad.
This one doesn't, though, I don't think.
Luigi!
So this is going to be another Mario-Luigi RPG, for those who are unfamiliar.
Join the Mario Brothers as they go on an exciting adventure.
Yes, please join us on an adventure.
It's really gorgeous, though. Like, I'm excited. This looks very cute and great.
Combine turn-based combat with button presses to make your way through the Mushroom Kingdom.
But these brothers are out at sea. There's always like a
Yeah, this, I mean, what sets this apart from Paper Mario?
I think just different writers.
Okay.
Like,
because a lot of
wise, it's very similar.
Okay.
It has
compared
good.
You're not very often going to have a revolving cast of playable characters, though.
Yeah, I think Mario and Luigi
it's mostly. Yeah.
And well, to be fair, one of the previous games was a crossover with Paper Mario.
That's also true.
Mario truly did a crossover with himself.
But let's go ahead and check out the Nintendo World Championship NES Edition.
Championships home or on the go.
You know, we kind of missed a lot of the Nintendo World Championship stuff as kids. It was
what is this? I actually have no idea what this is.
It was a thing they used to do back in the day, like a little competition thing. And so they're just making a version that you basically download on your Switch. Like they'd have different challenges for different games you do.
Then give it your best shot and aim for the top of the online leaderboards.
Okay.
You can also try more difficult.
So it's kind of like speedrunning platform almost.
Like completing Mario Brothers and
kinda, but with it'll be different challenges. Like if you download a game on the Switch currently on the Virtual Console stuff, they do have challenge versions of some of those games already. So this is kind of a progression. But yeah, there was a thing they used to do for a few years where they would, I think it was like in LA or somewhere on the West Coast, they'd have a competition between these different kids they bring together, and you did different challenges in the games.
I love bringing a bunch of kids together and making them fight.
A deluxe set containing a physical version of the game and other bonus items is also available for pre-order.
Just immediately thought of like a boxing match.
It's like Pokemon.
Hunger
games. Genuinely neat thing though. That's a cool game. I noticed it looked like there was a physical version. I hope it's not like a full price game.
Yeah.
That would be weird.
I think that it might be with the online, like with the Nintendo Switch Online, but also have a physical version. I'm not quite sure. But next up, we have Mio, Dreams in Orbit.
Oh yeah, this one would be neat. This is one I want to see more of.
Yeah, I really like whenever there's little things like that where you can visibly see power moving and it makes something move when it looks like it connects. That's always a neat design choice.
Yeah, so I know nothing about this, but as per usual.
Pretty sure it's a new IP. Just-
Okay.
I only know as much as you do. I just saw a little bit of the trailer and it.
Oh, okay, so it's
art
side scroller
style
kind of
just-
deal. That's cool.
Yeah, it reminds me a bit of Hollow Knight, which is
Yeah.
not a bad thing by any measure.
Not a
No,
bad
this
thing
just
at
looks
all.
gorgeous,
Kind of, you know,
and
and-
it looks like it plays in a fun way. So, like, nah, I want to see more.
Like a really fun action platform. My thing is this what they mean when they say blondes have more fun?
Boo! But yeah, this just like I want to see more. This looks really good.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, seems like, you know, yet another, like, is this I assume this is an indie?
It appears to be.
Maybe.
I don't know. I was about to say you should play Hollow Knight, Tiny, but I don't know if you'd enjoy it or not. Hollow Knight is a Metroidvania, so there's you're gonna do your backtracking and stuff.
Gotcha. Well, fellas, next up we have Fairy Tale 2.
The final battle of Fairy Tale is about to begin.
Oh, Fairy Tale. I forgot that was a thing.
Relive the
Yeah,
well,
when
anime game
the
time.
trailer
Yeah.
dialogue is in Japanese, you can assume I know nothing about the game.
RPG.
Yeah, it's just an anime game.
Yeah.
Like there's, I forgot that that's an anime that exists.
Prepares to finish their fight.
So, like, the creator, I can't remember the name, but the creator of Fairy Tale, they've been doing another manga/anime, but this time it's in fake, and it's literally, the designs are just the Fairy Tale characters with the color changes to the hair.
Wow.
Tale 2 launches
But,
on Nintendo Switch.
and their gimmick is almost always, the main character has a mysterious power, which isn't that all anime?
I always feel bad with trailers where none of us have any investment because it's like I don't want to exclude them. Someone might care. For all I know, someone's watching the announcements for the first time and they care
And
about
you're
it.
marking the fuck out at Fairy Tale 2, yeah.
So you know,
Oh, in that case, the cool gimmick about the main guy in Fairy Tale is that he can eat things with their power, but not in the
Oh,
overpowered
Kirby.
sense. He can like eat electricity and be able to
But,
chew electricity for a minute. Yeah,
I wasn't
Kirby.
trying to shame you for not having anything to say. I didn't have shit to say. It's just one of those like, you know, you want to include it just in case, but at the same time, like, man, we don't got shit to say about Fairy Tale.
Get ready for another one where I don't have shit
Some would
to
probably
say.
say his main gimmick is fire.
This one is Fantasian Neo Dimension.
Embark on a
Man, those are words.
journey.
Yeah, a lot of these
Oh,
games
this is,
are words in
forgot
a
about this one.
Nobu Sakaguchi and composer Nobuo
Yeah.
Oh, the Gooch is involved.
Yeah, this is I think this one used to be a mobile.
Fantasian.
I think this used to be just a mobile game.
Robbed of its civilization.
Oh, okay.
That's why the art, like the way it looks, is very, very isometric. I think.
Threatening all mankind.
Makes sense.
Skills are the ticket to winning battles.
All I know is Leo is slaying it in the view.
Trajectory to target multiple enemies at
You
once.
know,
Oh yeah, this is one of those inventive battle gimmicks where it was like you can line up your attack and do more damage.
I think it needs to have some. Okay, I was about to say it needs an interesting like layout of enemies because The previous one was fairly conventional for an RPG, but okay. That's neat.
Yeah. Well, the thing was you could finish into the Shadow Dimension until it maxes out. Then you gotta fight them all at once. But then you're like trying to capitalize on the mechanic.
That could be neat. I have more to say about trailers where it's just a fresh IP from someone than a fresh IP, or at least like where if it's attached to an actual anime that I don't watch, that's way more difficult. If it's actually just a game, like IP, it's a lot easier for me. But okay, I can give this some time.
I was wondering why we didn't have any viewers on YouTube, and I realized I had the stream as unlisted. Whoops. We're still figuring out multi-streaming over here, folks. I apologize.
Professionals.
Speaking of professionals, you know, it's always been my dream to be a professional baller. And I think that this next game is going to make that dream a reality.
That was a... You know, we talked about this earlier. I could not put together what you were talking about. You know what? This follows up what I was telling you yesterday. No sport has anything as powerful as a dunk.
That's very true.
The dunk remains one of the most powerful moves in any sport.
I wonder if these games are good. Like,
I mean, it's from what I saw, yeah.
Because I'm interested, you know, I kind of miss Wii Sports. I kind of miss it a little bit.
You know, at some point, the mini games are also just like themed games.
I forgot it was out there, and I was watching a stream the other day of someone playing it. It's like, oh yeah, I forgot this exists, and it looked like it was fun. Like, it's got typical online Nintendo problems, but as far as like as a game, yeah, it's fine. The bowling game has a mini game style thing. You can do traditional bowling, or one where like you get moving pathways that are more or less narrow or crooked, and you're trying to like bowl down them and get the highest score while dealing with that component. That makes it more, you know, it takes advantage of the fact it's a video game.
Yeah.
You can't just bowl it in a straight line every time.
All right, then let's take a look at our next trailer, Disney Illusion Island.
Leap into a new update for Disney Illusion
You think
Island.
Jafar's got anything to do with this shit?
Detective is solving a mystery, and only
Man.
Mickey and friends can help. In the brand new adventure,
I
Jafar's
miss
always in the mix.
uncover
It-
hints
it's
and
entirely
evidence scattered
possible.
throughout the world. Then use the
I,
dashboard to crack each case. What
You know,
is
I don't know if it's a
surprised
part
at
of
the
this
end?
presentation or if it was
Start
just an
sleuthing, because
announcement
this
the other
free
day.
update launches
Wait,
on
wait,
I think it
was-
might have just...
later
Was
today.
Dash
What was that?
I don't know who Dash Dolphin is, so
as if it was a jacket?
I'm not
All right,
familiar
Red,
with his
can
game.
you go back and take that again? Catch out.
Was Dash Dolphin sticking his arm into his belly as if it was he was wearing a jacket?
I am unfamiliar with the character of Dash Dolphin.
You know, me
Yeah,
too.
as I
The
said,
only
I'm-
reason I know it is it was on screen.
I'm unfamiliar with that man's game, so I apologize.
I am aware of wave dashing and dolphin diving, so maybe he just represents the most toxic of all gamers.
Tiny, you helped arrange this. You can clarify. Is Epic Mickey in here?
I don't think so. Epic Mickey was at the last one. Because we did,
okay.
we actually watched those in one of our first episodes. We watched a bunch of Switch trailers at the end of the episode, and I think Epic Mickey was in that bunch.
I thought it just got announced that it's getting a remake. That's a game I missed on GameCube that I heard everyone say was really fun, and it's coming back, so it's getting a
This
remake. So
next one
this
is
relevant.
Hello Kitty Island Adventure.
This is my jam.
Honestly, it looks kind of Animal Crossing-like. If I
It
could
is.
get past Hello
This-
Kitty, I might be into this shit.
This is the most Animal Crossing and Animal Crossing like has Animal Crossed.
Interesting.
Like just look at the design of the everything.
Yeah, it looks very, very Animal Crossing.
Add a pinch of creativity and a sprinkle.
Wow, they even have the same crafting table. Okay.
Something crafty to use
Like,
on our quests.
There's been other Animal Crossing-like games where there is also animals, but this is the most I've seen one look.
And as our journey unfolds,
But honestly, strong to use the Hello Kitty IP to like set yourself apart from the other Animal Crossing likes.
Oh, very much so.
The island's natural beauty. And that's Maroon is convinced there's something fishy going on.
I'm guessing the island is not randomized. But that's okay.
No, it looks like it is its own thing, and you can't like edit it like you can in Animal Crossing. That's my guess anyway.
You know, I mentioned it to you.
It doesn't sound right, but I don't know enough about Hello Kitty to dispute it.
Honestly, as I get older, or as I've gotten older, and you know, the pretension of like, I need to play more adult things and mature things fades. I have a weakness for cute things.
Come join us. See you soon.
No, I could maybe get into it. I don't know how I feel about being one of the animals, you know? I like to lord over them. I don't know how I feel about being one.
Big Manor Lord energy over there.
I'll let your friend Cinnamon Roll know about this. Oh shit. Cinnamon Roll is also a character in Hello Kitty.
Hey, you can't use her real name on the podcast.
I can't
play her identity.
I can't believe this is how we get doxxed.
Sorry. Stinky George.
Exactly. There we go. Now let's check out Looney Tunes Wacky World of Sports.
Let's get loony in this wacky sports game.
This is the worst the announcer's ever been.
That was a bad intro. That was a bad start.
And more across 4 arcade-style sports.
I was about to say, based on the basketball one, is this like a 2.5D? Okay, no, that's just...
But watch out for falling in.
Why is Taz always in prison?
Crashes onto Nintendo Switch this
You know.
What's up, Doc?
That's all.
The allegations.
He's from Australia.
Man.
I also will be representing the Tasmanian Devil.
Okay, good.
I don't know. There are a lot of sports games out there. Could be fine. I'm not like super enthused. I'm honestly more enthusiastic for the update to Switch Sports, but you know.
Here's the thing. I don't need Looney Tunes Wacky World of Sports. I need NBA 2K 2025 to put Bugs Bunny in it.
Yes,
right?
Yes. Do it.
But let's check out a new update to Among Us, including new roles.
The 2K games aren't cool enough to do that.
They definitely are not.
No, they're
cool
cowards.
enough.
But honestly, that like the Forza games had that Lego add-on.
Yeah. But that would be fucking awesome, man, if they made a Space Jam add-on.
It would be like I never get those games outside of like free shit on PlayStation.
So I do like this noisemaker.
Your role is to die.
Just to put yourself in the most precarious situations possible. So do the others know? It seems that maybe they don't know who the noisemaker is. So they're just surprised when they kill you.
Maybe the noisemaker knows who they are, but I don't know.
That's going to be the thing, right? Like you'll be able to say, "I'm the noisemaker," and they'd be like, "Well, shit, I can't kill him."
Right.
But really, you're not. You're just somebody else.
Pretty useful. Well, at the end of the day, so many of these things.
Visible, that's cool. I really like Tracker a lot.
I think so many of these are going to fall into that category of like, you have to deal with people lying about do they have the role or not.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna constantly every game I'm gonna say I'm the fucking alarm boy.
It might just be your word against theirs. Like, oh no, I was a tracker. I was able to. I was following and I saw they were in the room or something. You know.
Yeah.
Which one is the real tracker?
Lie.
Which one do I shoot? Now the next one is going to be Farmagia. I'm not quite sure how to say this, but Here's the trailer.
I think it
I
might be
genuinely want to play
Farmagia.
some Among Us again sometime.
At your command.
Oh, with a name like
This
this,
is-
I did not expect a monster army. I thought this was going to be a Stardew-like thing.
No.
I've played Elden Ring Seamless Co-op. I've seen 9 dogs.
Hey,
one man.
hey! You remember when I said the guy behind Fairy Tail just reuses the same characters but changes the hair color?
Oh, is this the same?
This is definitely that art style. I don't know for sure that it's him, but like this is his art style.
That's why I like real
Oh, so
honest,
you
like
do literally farm the creatures. Okay.
Yeah.
that's
But the-
weird. It's fine. It's just I did not expect that.
Oh my god,
Um,
he made those dogs out of corn. Those are corn dogs.
So here's the thing that y'all aren't saying. This is the natural evolution of Pikmin.
Oh shit.
And wreak havoc on your foes.
You're
That's
not wrong, man.
That Pikmin is built as fuck. I will say this. That's pretty lazy of the creator of Fairy Tail. And that's why I like artists like Akira Toriyama, who has never reused character design with a palette swap.
Absolutely never has.
I'm slandering a dead man. That's cool. That's what we
A
want.
beloved one at that. So
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
move to the next trailer and talk about.
Man, Tiny, why'd you tell me to do that? Why'd you give me that script?
Let's talk about Donkey Kong Country Returns HD Remake.
Time to hang dong!
Oh, yeah. So I was talking about this on Twitter the other day. But Red, did you see where Donkey Kong's name was almost Kong Dong?
Yes, I did see you say that.
I cannot believe we've been denied Kong Dong.
We've been denied. You know what? There's certain places on the internet that I think could help you out.
That is true.
Obstacles in the way?
I never played this one, actually. You know, I'm a big Donkey Kong
It's
Country fan.
fun. I played a good deal of it.
I've played
on,
the
3DS.
first 3 games.
Each level is filled with hijinks,
Here's the thing.
but they're
I
no
need
match
those
for these
bongo
top
Joy-Cons. I know they're sitting in a Nintendo lab somewhere.
You know, do you remember the Donkey Kong Country like Rock Band game?
So Donkey Konga.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
There are plenty of
There's Donkey Konga and there's another one because you had the game that played like Rock Band, but you could also use them for another Donkey Kong game that I think came out at the same time, and that one is an actual like platformer, but you use the Konga controller.
Is that
for the
possibly
bongo.
this one? This was a Wii game originally.
No, it wasn't this one. That was back on the
no.
GameCube.
swings onto the Nintendo Switch system January 16th.
Weirdly, weren't the bongos also used for a racing game?
What the
I
fuck?
only know about those two. I don't know about a third.
Okay.
We should see how many games can be played with Donkey Kong bongos, and then do that.
You know,
Like there's people that play Elden Ring with a fucking Guitar Hero controller.
I might have Googled Donkey Kong Bulge, and the top result might have been Donkey Kong's penis tastes like banana, but his banana tastes like penis.
Dragon Quest III HD Remake.
Oh man.
This trailer's name is really a mouthful, and I will not in any way relate that statement to what Captain was just talking about.
Yeah.
I
I think the
think
mic.
Donkey Kong does deserve a mouthful mode. Much like Kirby.
Yeah. So how do y'all feel about this 2.5D thing that's coming around, especially
I
with
love
remakes?
2.5D for the most part. It just the thing of like taking a traditional 2D style, and either having 3D environments or just an updated lighting engine. It looks really good.
This one didn't do the one thing that you usually see a lot of 2.5D do, just based on what I've seen so far, where the water is hyper realistic.
Yeah.
That's always to me, it's like, man, that's a choice. I don't like it.
And formidable monsters await.
So I've never played any of the Dragon Quest games. Have either of you guys?
I played
I've got 11,
is it 11?
but I haven't. Yeah.
Yeah, I
11's
played
on
through
the
and
Switch.
I played through and beat 11. It came out on everything but the Switch, and then when they released the enhanced version, it came out on the Switch first, if I recall.
Okay, interesting.
Boys, I just wanted to warn you, based on an earlier thing I said, that I have bad news for our group Twitter conference or group text conversation. I can't talk. Too mesmerized by calm, let's say.
But this might be a, I think the Dragon Quest games have been like ported to literally everything. But this might be
they're on a lot.
This might be a fun way to finally play the early ones.
Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of interested. Though that said, I've got a million RPGs I've got to play as it is, but
yeah.
And I guess I never knew that 3 chronologically took place before 1 and 2.
I didn't know that either.
Oh, okay. So they're doing them in chronological order and just remaking those.
Yeah. They're releasing 3 first, since I think it's a prequel to 1, and then 1, and then 2.
Now, this next trailer is going to have Captain really excited, everybody. So I just know that, like, it's not really my thing. And I know it's not really your thing, Red, but I just don't want to shit on him too much. Everybody in the comments, please be nice.
I don't know what this is going to be, but I don't
because I just know you're going to love this.
Let's have some fun.
They're after that. I saw this and I was like, man, they're after that Lego money.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's just the warehouses full of Funko Pops that they can't sell because no one fucking wants them. Other than, of course, Captain, he's a big Funko Pop fan. I know you just added a Black Adam Funko Pop to your collection.
Yeah. You could argue that. I would say we're missing some vital context. I would say that between the two of us, I'm not the one who's ever spent money on a Funko Pop.
Well, I am willing to do things to make you happy and provide you with gifts. That's what the co-host does. Even if I think those things are ugly as hell, you need a Black Adam Funko Pop. It's your favorite hero.
Full disclosure, I do own the actual Monster Hunter Monsters Funko Pops.
So
not the people one though. The Funko people look strange.
So we're holding open auditions for our third co-host, me and Tiny. If you would like to,
for me, because I'm the standout non-Funko Pop owner. I own 0 Funko Pops, and you both own Funko Pops.
Get funked on.
Don't play this game. Don't play a game. You might lose that. By Christmas of this year, I could have this kitchen area, dining room area full of Funkos. You won't escape. Don't start this. You don't want this heat. You don't want the smoke. No, but seriously, like they just don't have, like, Lego has decades of like ingraining themselves in culture and endearing themselves to people. Funko don't have that.
Not just that, Funko has IPs. They don't, and they don't even really have them. They don't have the creativity that Lego has because it's just building stuff.
Yeah, Lego has a lot of IPs, but they have a lot of non-IP things.
It's very similar to, like, I feel like the WB in some ways, where they're like, we're doing a universe thing, and it's like, well, all of your properties are kind of disparate. No, better example, Paramount. Where Paramount Plus is trying to do some kind of branding, and it's like, these are all different things. And I feel very similarly about the Funko Pops.
Patrick Stewart throwing Hey Arnold, or Arnold from Hey Arnold, like a football.
I mean, I'm not going to say the ads were bad. So next up, we have Luigi's Mansion 2 HD. I am excited for this.
As someone who played it, it's not a bad game. It's a different game. Feels
and this
almost like
a 3DS exclusive, right?
Yes. Because back in college I bought it for 3DS.
God, the Luigi's Mansion music is just too fucking good, man.
No, it's so good. But yeah, you explore multiple mansions in the game.
Oh, okay.
In this one.
So it's better instead of Luigi's Mansion, it's more Luigi Mansions. Because he can't own all of them.
Yeah.
And then the third game is The Shining.
Ah, shit. Chaos Control.
I don't know if you're aware, the third game you're in a hotel.
Oh, I did not know that. You know, if anyone was going to go Jack Torrance in the Mario cast, it would be Luigi. Which is why I am forced to also be his defense attorney.
Yeah. I don't know what to think about the precedent this sets for Ghost in the Mario universe. Like, boos are still weird, because I genuinely still don't know if boos are the spirits of dead characters, or if they are actually just... Also, sorry, I got distracted by Luigi just having a normal-ass house.
Huh?
Yeah, why isn't he in his mansion? Luigi, you own a fucking mansion, dude.
He did... well, I guess this is the ending where you did a shit job of collecting money by the end.
Luigi's
but-
foreclosure.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's still it's a pretty cozy place. I wouldn't mind this. Anyways, the idea that you, how do I put, that the ghosts lose their mind, or don't have, like, sentience without the dark moon there, is... I don't know what to think. You go from being a sentient creature to just a feral ghost.
I mean, maybe they're playing by ghoul rules.
I was gonna say, you just become a ghoul. But it's a fun enough game. It's not a bad game. Luigi's Mansion 1 holds a very special place in my heart.
Yeah.
But 2 is still, if you've never played it, definitely worthwhile. When I have more money, I'll definitely pick it up.
The next
Just
trailer,
replay.
I don't know, it kind of looked like a Mitomo thing. We're going to see, it's called the new Denpa Men? I don't know what to think about this.
But...
Shit looks wild.
Meet the quirky little
That's a
Denpa
pervert.
Men. Find them, catch them, and lead them on a
Oh, no, there are more.
RPG adventure. Explore dungeons and battle monsters.
Oh, you know what this looks like?
Sorts of outfits,
You remember the Street Pass game for 3DS?
plus up to
Oh,
four
yeah,
players
yeah,
in
yeah,
local co-op
You
who
didn't
team up
even
to catch
you didn't even
special
entertain
Denpa
the
Men.
idea that they're the
new
prince from
Denpa Men
Katamari
is free to
Damacy.
play and launches as a time
I
exclusive
had
on
no
Nintendo
idea what theme
Switch
you were doing,
July
and
22nd.
I was doing the Katamari theme.
yeah, I mean, they do look kind of Katamari Damacy.
They look like
Oh,
the
really?
prince.
That's all? That's it? That's the whole trailer?
That's it, dog.
Okay.
I could have used some more info, honestly.
I'm almost
Hey,
like, did I fuck up the rip on that?
nah, man. It's the new Denpa Men. Here they are. They're new. All right, that's it. That's all we had to say.
You know what? I don't think you should investigate to see if you fucked it up or not.
No,
think
I mean
just
that's
leave
where
it.
we're gonna have to leave it because look, I can't program it
No.
into the show while we're already going. So that's your look at the new Denpa Men. They're, as Red said, they are new. They are Denpa. They are men.
Is that what Teletubbies look like when they grow up?
Oh God. Or is that what
Wait,
they look like
Teletubbies
before?
children, or were they
That's what-
adults?
This is, man.
They look like Tingle.
Yeah, they do. You know, we got a lot of. I'm realizing we've got a universe we can pull together here. Basically, a dude gets isekai'd into, or not all isekais have death, into the universe where he's just wearing like a onesie, and he's just trying to fit in and not let people know that he's not one of them.
Yeah, no,
Hell
I
yeah.
like that. I think this is the start of a great anime. Pulled into the pervert dimension.
Yeah, it's the pervert dimension.
Which is very far from the couch dimension, I want to say. Next up, Metal Slug Attack Reloaded.
Don't talk to the Wizard Blue. He might have some bad news for you. I've always meant to play the Metal Slug games. They always look fun. It's one of those that I missed for a long time.
Okay. I don't know why I thought these games were kind of Contra-like, but they're beat-em-ups.
Yeah, kind of.
Rebel Army got big
Space Army!
Big vibes of a real historical group, and I don't love it.
I don't know what it would have been. I can't
Well, just
imagine.
the red and the black and the X symbol.
Don't worry about it.
Just a little bit shy of it.
the Paper Mario X knots.
You know what maybe Russian. Maybe they're Russian.
Maybe so. I can't tell what the
Super
fuck
Devil!
is happening on that screen.
I
man.
love aim for the highest title Super Devil. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. It said so in the trailer, but my brain was in a different place, and I forgot. Like this isn't conventional Metal Slug. You should. I've heard really good things about Metal Slug series. I think they have collections on Steam.
Okay.
I want to check out.
Next up, this is a sequel to a game. This already exists. It's Darkest Dungeon 2. I was gonna build it up, but then I'm like, this announcement's kind of lame. It's just coming to Switch.
Yeah.
But I know
that's where I
Capcom,
have
you played a lot
primarily
of
played it.
this, right?
I glimpsed it lurking at the ragged edges of
I've
the
heard
mind.
good things about it. I just haven't gotten around to it.
I
'cause
thought this
never
is one
even
you
beat.
played.
The world
No, I played the first one.
that its
Oh, okay.
liberation.
I've never, and I didn't get
But I
very far.
understand its true nature.
I need to get better at it. That game's fun.
Deep within the debris
It's
of
brutal.
the crushing collapse.
Yeah, I got to the town in the first one and then immediately became overwhelmed by the number of options
If you are
and
brave enough to
haven't gone
believe
back yet.
Yeah.
Oh no, you just told me, you just revealed you finished the tutorial.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is I did the tutorial and I was like, oh, this is a lot.
I'll tell you this, when you first have that town, your options are actually very limited at first, because you
Okay.
can't afford a lot. And a lot of things are locked off to you, so... No, you should definitely go back. You, in particular, I think would really dig Darkest Dungeon.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of
I
got
think
my
you'd enjoy it.
kind of strategy game vibes to it, so it does seem like something I should do.
Yeah, no, it's just get ready to have... Darkest Dungeon is the type of game that you can be having a fantastic run, and then your party can just get wiped out. And in the way that game works, it can be someone you've trained up for quite a while.
Oh, yeah,
no,
you can get attached.
gone now.
Kind of like XCOM
Yep.
in that way.
Yeah,
Mhm,
permadeath.
mhm. It is permadeath.
So the next
Good game.
trailer is the Nintendo Switch Online expansion. I'm always excited to see what new stuff Nintendo Switch Online
This
gets.
one... Okay,
Yo,
I
Force
genuinely
Sword,
want to
hell
play this
yeah.
one with you
Classic
boys.
16-bit adventure.
Yeah, we have
And
got
team
to
up
play
online
that.
to
I
explore
fucking love
You
Force Sword.
should go back and play Link to the Past. It's really... It's still one of the
Yeah.
best.
Holds up.
But yeah, I'd love to play Four Swords with y'all. I want Four Swords Adventures one day, but that has to be a remake, I think, at this point. It would work on the Switch.
Plus,
You know,
coming
they
to the new
keep
Nintendo
adding
64,
the best
Nintendo
games
Switch
from
Online Mature
Game Boy
Collection
Advance to the Switch. The Switch might be the best way to play
Oh,
them.
Turok!
Brave the dangerous lost land. to
Oh
stop
yeah, that
invaders
fog,
with
baby.
various schemes.
I
Turok,
love
dinosaur
that it's just Nintendo 64 mature or 17 plus. It's such...
Oh, the original Perfect Dark.
Yep.
To end their alien
It has
conspiracy
online
game,
multiplayer.
Perfect Dark.
Okay,
Now
that's
with
pretty dope.
online multiplayer.
Though, it should be said,
All four
what you were
games will be
seeing, when
available
the
for
screen you
Nintendo
were
Switch
seeing when they talk about online
expansion pack
multiplayer
members later
is what you
today.
should expect, because it's on the virtual console, So the way it works is one person is hosting and everyone connects. So everyone still has the split screen. You don't have your own screen.
Okay, that's very goofy, but also I kind of like it. Maybe we should bring back split screen.
It retains the original way of doing it, which is neat.
I want Battlefield to have split screen for every player.
Just like cycling through 100 people.
No, I want them all on screen at once. I want, if you try to stream that game to Twitch, your bit rate is just shot out
Dog
the ass.
There's next up is Phantom Brave, the Lost Hero.
You're lucky to get a frame a second.
Set sail to save the day.
Another anime thing that I don't know anything about.
This is Moroni.
Oh, hold on.
Young woman with the ability
Moroni?
to communicate with phantoms.
Yes. Mormon time. Mormon.
Man, he fucked that
No,
barrel
that's
up.
Morona. You have me excited. So far, JoJo's the only Mormon anime. You think that's a joke? Let me tell you about Steel Ball Run.
So
Mormonism
Captain,
is canon.
You seem to know something about this.
No.
Oh,
I
never
was
mind.
talking about JoJo. No, I'm just
Oh,
watching.
that's Morona. I thought that you like
No, I just read the name on screen. No, I was just reading. I'm sorry.
Okay,
This is
gotcha.
okay. I'm interested
It
in
kind of
this.
looks like
A fan to blow enemies around.
I'm
reminds me a little of
interested in.
Battalion Wars.
Combined with Morona herself for
Yeah.
spelling abilities that can turn the tide
Maybe
of battle.
it's remind me a little of
Phantom Brave, the Lost Hero, launches on Nintendo Switch.
With
next
how
Seems
many
neat.
interesting.
subtitles
That's interesting.
everything has, it is impossible to tell if this is the first entry in the series or a sequel. And
Yeah,
I feel like
I
that's the
don't
case with a lot of games now. Everybody's doing the subtitles.
I'm okay. I said earlier, but I'm okay with anime style games. I just have trouble when it's actually like this is connected to an anime.
Based on an anime, yeah.
Yeah. That's where I run into problems.
Well then, next is Marvel vs. Capcom.
This one goes out to Michael Q, the Wizard Blue. You missed the first time I did that. Yeah, no, this is just good shit. Just bringing it back.
The way people are in love with the new
Marvel's
cover.
here. I'm shit at Marvel versus Capcom. I've tried before.
Can anyone else smell their old arcade right now?
I wish I had an old arcade.
Man, I don't know why. This put me right back in the arcade. I smell it. It smells like popcorn.
Hold on.
I miss.
When you say old arcade, are you talking like theater arcade?
No. There was an arcade in the mall near my house growing
I
up.
didn't know you had an arcade near you growing up.
Yeah, I totally
I
missed
wouldn't
the
have called
arcade
that,
experience, which I'm very jealous of those that got it.
Yeah, I would be far more into fighting games had I had an arcade around growing up.
Yep.
Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Gonna take you for a ride. Take you for a ride. Sorry, the character select music is just over and over telling you it's gonna take you for a ride.
Gotcha.
It's very good. I've heard people say this is actually a slept on beat 'em up.
Hey, White Nick Fury.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair,
Remember Nick Fury before he was fucking woke?
Nick Fury technically was white for longer than he's been black.
Yeah.
Newsflash, asshole. He's been white the entire goddamn time.
There's a thing I've seen around online of like a panel from one of the comics of Nick Fury from the Ultimate Universe who's black, talking about, wait, then Nick Fury is white? Or talking about, or someone brings up and he's like, that's, or making a case for like, oh, that's why they're inferior. Samuel Jackson really did like
Oh, he made Nick Fury
change
his
the
own.
face of that character.
100%.
And while I have problems with the Nick Fury show. Those problems are not Samuel L. Jackson as Nick Fury.
Right.
He actually was fine with the whole thing. He was never the problem with that show.
So two of the biggest things that came out of this for the internet is people loving the new cover art of Ryu and fucking X-Man. Name Escape Cyclops dapping each other up right here.
Oh yeah.
It's just like Scott Summers,
The
you
memes
dirty
around that.
motherfucker. That's really cool. The other thing is characters catching up with Spider-Man going, hey man, what's been going on with you? I've been in 2 games since I last saw you, Spider-Man. And Spider-Man's like listing off, I've been in literally every piece of media that's ever existed since Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
See, I was afraid of, hey Spider-Man, what's going on? I don't want to talk about it because his comics are. It's just been rough for Spider-Man. Spider-Man's been
the newest issues are kind of neat. They're past the weird time shit.
okay. Spider-Man's out of the cuck zone. Cool.
He's out of the cuck zone.
I'm just going to pretend I understand what that means and introduce our next trailer. Now, this one is
If you
personally
know, you
very
know.
exciting for me. This is Super Mario Party Jamboree. Now, I say it's very exciting. I did not care for Super Mario Party. I love Mario Party Superstars. I know those sound very similar, but they're very different.
No,
And
when
so I'm hoping
I don't.
Jamboree brings us back to the roots.
I'm gonna say this. I don't know for sure. There is a case. It has the team mechanics. I'm looking for ally ties now. I'm combing this. But it should be said, they might just want Super to designate like this is the Switch version because they have
so that's what I'm
Switch-based
thinking the
minigames.
naming convention is, which almost gives me hope that they're going to do another like Superstars or
But
something.
look how good this looks.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, it looks pretty neat. But 3 out of 10, no dry bones.
The ebb and flow of the tide can
Yeah, but that's most. That's most Mario parties, unfortunately.
it's
I
just
wish Dry Bones was in all of them. Like, I'm not gonna
gonna
dispute you on that.
He's my
I
favorite
do
little
love that
goofy guy
Mario
to play
Party
as.
Western Land remake. That's fucking
Oh, yeah.
badass.
These are back on the menu, boys. I'm cautiously optimistic, especially because like Super Mario Party didn't have the best mechanics, but I actually genuinely enjoy the Switch mini games that take advantage of like the controller. Those
Yeah,
are
they
good.
were all right. They're pretty good.
Players can go head to head
they've
online.
got-
Jesus,
also,
20
yeah,
player
I
online?
love that shit. That's what makes me.
And aim for first place.
The only problem is, I just don't believe they're gonna fix their netcode for this.
Oh, you know they're not.
But even then,
There are even more new
I think I could have a
The
blast with
biggest
this.
Mario Party
I'm actually
will soon
very
be
excited.
underway when the Super Mario Party Jamboree game launches.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, that's soon.
October 17th.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's if I have the money for it, that's a day one purchase. I want to get back in there.
Yeah.
Mario Party it up.
To not get too behind the scenes, if it weren't for some sudden work that came up for Tiny, there was a chance we'd be Mario Partying right after the stream.
We
but I
might
don't
Mario
think-
Party right after this anyway.
Oh,
I
Force Red to
might
do a
just be
Mario
working
Party?
while we do it.
hell.
Okay, so next up, this is another banger. We're into the bangers portion of the trailer watch party. This one is one that has a lot of people excited, and it is the new Legend of Zelda. Echoes of Wisdom.
Sorry, we're going off the nut system. This is a triple nut.
Yeah, this one does look it's gonna be pretty neat.
I can't
I like that the-
believe Woke has destroyed Zelda.
First, they came for Nick Fury. And I did not speak out because I was not Nick Fury.
You know what? Sorry, I love the idea of I didn't speak out because I was not Nick Fury. um,
Well, shit. What?
So keep an eye out, and you might notice Tiny. Some people are guessing that takes place around Oracle of Ages, Oracle of Seasons, or after it. And that timeline, like for those games, they used a lot of art assets for Ocarina of Time. And notice, like when it shows the Deku tree later, spoilers, it's borrowing some Ocarina of Time designs, but also using the Link's Awakening art style, or the remake art style.
What you just saw was the latest installment.
I have so much love for those old designs.
Oh yeah.
This time around, Link has vanished.
It's cool that they're letting Peach have a game, they're letting Zelda have a game. I'm into it. It does feel a little strange that they're always puzzle games.
A new gameplay style that breaks conventions seen in past
Yeah.
versions of Zelda games with a top-down
Well, it remains to be seen with this, because to be fair,
Please take a look at this video.
old top-down Zelda games are a
puzzle me of one
significant
kind or
portion of
another,
puzzle
yeah.
games. So it's not that out of character. God, I'm so in love with this art style.
Yeah, only thing that would make it better is if they were Funko Pops.
The fairy Tri.
Mm.
Receives a mysterious staff called the Tri-Rod and sets off on a journey across.
Oh no, I think Red's become
to
a robot
save
again.
her kingdom.
Beep boop, beep boop boop.
No,
Oh no, you're fine. It's the audio for the video that's being
That's
distorted.
just
Learned how to
unreal.
create an imitation of it
Okay.
called an echo.
Weird.
Once you learn an echo of
Yeah,
something,
I've
you
seen
can
this trailer,
create
it's
it
fine.
whenever you'd like.
It made a noise that sounded like a fucking Call of Duty
Walk in
hit
your
marker
path,
for me,
you
though.
can create echoes of tables to get a leg up. Just like
Okay,
that.
so you can just like reproduce items in the world.
You
That's
can
cool.
create wooden boxes.
Yeah. There's been some cool, some fun art on the internet of Ganon. What are you gonna do, Zelda? Hit me with a chair?
Or together is entirely
I can't wait to take a steel chair to
and
Ganon.
create echoes of things you find while
And that's been another one. Oh no, it's Zelda with the steel chair.
Real shit. But
I'm gonna break into this town with
Even
beds.
battles will look different. You could pick up and throw a rock echo, for example. That's not all, though. You can also create echoes of monsters.
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
After doing so,
Yep.
they'll bite by
you can just
your
make a
side.
little army.
Monsters have
Yeah,
I can't
it
tell
loo-
what actually
Choose
limits
the one
your
you want to
magic
create
power in this
based
game.
on the
It looks like
situation.
everything's on a timer.
Wisdom is key.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
like a cooldown maybe.
Yeah, because if you
I
notice
gotta
when
close the
when
side
they
screen and reopen. This is... I can't understand anything. It's fine. I guess I've seen it before. That is better.
In a Hyrule without Link, the fate
But
of
see-
the kingdom
see,
is now
it
Yeah, I love the old
has-
Deku tree.
The Deku stuff, but at the same time, I'm noticing this time the Zoras are actually using the Link to the Past, Link Between Worlds models, which is interesting. The Zoras look different in those
There are
games.
a lot of echoes in this game.
They're kind
To
of
be
green
honest,
lizard
I haven't
people.
counted them all yet. How you solve puzzles and battle enemies will change depending on the echoes used.
I
This
wonder
looks-
if this is going to be something where like there are multiple answers to a puzzle, kind of Breath of the Wild
think-
style.
The Legend of
I'm
Zelda
kind of
Echoes of
thinking they
Wisdom
might.
launches
It may be.
September 26th.
Of like, we didn't.
A Nintendo Switch Lite
I think it's
system
okay
inspired
occasionally
by
to
the
not
Legend
test
of
for
Zelda
everything.
series.
This
I do
kills
love
me.
that
I
system.
want
That
this.
looks sick.
Hope you're looking forward to
But, like,
playing as Zelda.
Switch lights just don't make any sense for me to purchase.
No, same. Moreover, why would you buy a Switch Lite now?
Yeah,
Hey, we're
yeah.
coming out
when,
with the
like they literally told
replacement
us they're
to
announcing
Switch.
the new console. Like,
Yeah, we're gonna announce it
Dude.
this year, guys. Anyway, here's the
Now
new Switch.
the hope would be that when they announce the new one, a lot of these. I'm hoping, because Nintendo in the past was better about this, of like being able to move your games forward across consoles. And if your Switch games work on the new thing, I'm kind of hoping they put out a Triforce or Zelda version of that console and maybe bundle it or something. We'll see.
I just hope if they do that, they finally start doing some scammer protection. Where like you have to have an account to purchase and you can only buy like one or two.
yeah. Because I really, I mean, the scalpers are going to be out.
Scalpers scalp Nintendo stuff so hard.
Uh-huh.
Like
Yeah, I remember
when they had
when it first came out, you couldn't find one for like a year.
Yeah. The thing I remember the most, I really wanted the Triforce 3DS. It was impossible to get. It was impossible to get.
I have one too.
I have a Majora's Mask 3DS, but I mean, those were a lot easier to come on.
Do not come on it.
Well, the next video, the next trailer, is specifically designed to get us copyright struck. So let's watch Just Dance 2025.
Oh, yeah.
Man, the thing that always gets me about Just Dance is the fact that there's deep lore here.
Wait, what?
What?
Just Dance has its own universe that's been going. There's a queen, there's a prince, a character from our world is in the Just Dance universe, and they frequently get mind controlled to be evil.
What the fuck?
Yes, there is lore for all of these. Like, these are characters that are going to show up, and they're going to have a dance battle at the end to beat the evil person.
That's
I
insane.
don't know how I feel. This is a universe that seems, let's say, fluid to live in. I don't.
The thing is, the games have been connected and have a clear storyline through all of the games for the lore of them. It's insane.
That's fucking crazy.
I hope y'all are ready. Next podcast, I googled it. I'm gonna read up on it, and next podcast,
Just Dance lore breakdown.
might end up doing it. We'll see what I bring. How brain poisoned I am. I've resisted doing a Sonic comic breakdown, so maybe I can hold myself back.
Well, we can just kind of breeze through this next trailer. We've basically already talked about it, but it's Lego Horizon Adventures, but with an annoying guy talking over it.
Yeah. And it's me. It's still weird to be that PlayStation is just letting this be out on Switch.
It could have been a requirement from Lego, maybe.
Yeah,
maybe.
I would think that, but also, I'm going to say what I said last time we watched it. I think it's because they know that children like Lego, children are on Switch. You get them into the franchise, and then you sell the PS5.
But I do wonder, between this and Stray, like, are they just playing around with? Is this a to test the waters?
Maybe.
Don't have to explore this vast wilderness alone.
I mean, obviously we probably wouldn't get like first-party games developed on other consoles for a long time. It's going to be years before newer ones come to PC. Hell yeah!
And then you mentioned Stray. The next trailer is Stray. So this is what I actually meant to play. It's got a Game of the Year nomination, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. I'm just afraid it's going to make me sad.
Oh, of course it is.
That's why I haven't played it yet. I had it on my PlayStation for over a year. I've been... I don't want to cry.
I love him knocking the paint can over.
You should look into, on Game Pass, Little Kitty Big City as well. Especially because it might remind you of another cat named Luke.
He's doxing cats again.
Doxing cats
again.
Yeah, so that's Stray. You probably know about it, but it's going to be on Switch. Now this next
I'm
one,
more of a dog person.
This next one gives us a closer look at something that we've already kind of seen before, and that is the Tales of the Shire, the new Lord of the Rings game.
Welcome home, Hobbit. If you've ever wanted to live like a hobbit from the Lord of the Rings, now
so I am kind of curious to learn more about this game.
Nestled away in an idyllic
I am too.
corner of Middle Earth can be yours. Customize your
But
decorate your home,
I just
settle into life
realized
in the Shire.
this is
As a
Private
newcomer to the
Division,
little haven of Bywater,
which,
you'll befriend your
as we
neighbors,
talked about on the
together
show,
solve
is
problems,
actively being
and
shut
even share a
down,
meal
and they're attempting to
or
sell
three.
off.
Ooh.
No, this game probably will not live for long.
The best way to build a Hobbit community is by hosting a dinner party with your homemade dishes. Plus, you can trade with your neighbors for unique decorations or special ingredients.
It has been
tastier meals. Friendly hobbits and familiar
being into video
faces
games has
appear along
been
the way.
a bummer.
Tales of the Shire launches
Yeah,
on the Nintendo
I'm
Switch
just
system
waiting
this
for all this
holiday.
shit to blow over so our podcast can be fun.
You know what would be fun, guys? What if we started a podcast? Sure, Tiny. Let's get Captain and let's do it. Depression, 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 depression.
You know, there is something to be said about we may be bringing some kind of curse into the world because Michael Q pointed out that we covered Prey and then the studio closed. And then, you know, I just announced that the game of the month this month is Frostpunk, and Frostpunk 2 got delayed. So, you know, just
Do you
we might ruin games.
Let me ask you a question. You're on the spot, Tiny. Do you want? You can only choose one: game announcements of layoffs, or sexual assault accusation.
This is a
Attorney
lose-lose.
Investigations collection.
That was a lose-lose.
It was an absolute lose-lose. Tiny refused to blow himself up. I've been meaning to play the Ace Attorney games forever.
So wait, does this not have Phoenix Wright in it though? Is this one about Edgeworth?
Yes.
Oh, my.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
Quick, Tiny.
interesting. I didn't know that they did those.
Between the two, who do you identify more, Phoenix Wright or Edgeworth?
Phoenix Wright, hands down.
Yeah,
I
Phoenix
need to
Wright's an
play
everyman. He's barely. My favorite thing about Phoenix Wright is that he shows up to court and he's like, "Oh yeah, what is this again?"
Exactly. Phoenix Wright barely knows what he's doing, and I relate a lot to that.
And Edgeworth is like, "He was my strongest rival ever."
Yeah, Edgeworth, who is by all accounts hyper competent, except when he's not, is constantly defeated by this bumbling buffoon of a man.
Yeah. Obviously that had to be done so you, the player, would learn how to play the game, but
right.
It's still fun.
Do you think you'd be allowed to wear Edgeworth's outfit in a courtroom?
I don't think they could stop me.
I mean, they're not gonna make
Would
you
the
go
firm
home
you
for
work
work.
for stop you?
I think
yeah,
you would get looked at sideways, but I think that everyone would allow it.
Yeah, in general, they should be fine with it.
I need to play the Ace Attorney game so bad. There's so many games, just all the time.
I played some of the first one with a friend of mine, and it was a lot of fun. Because we voice acted the whole thing, so I would do all of
Oh,
the
yeah.
See, that's
lines,
fun.
and she would do everyone else's lines.
You know what? That could be a fun stream.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
that's
a
a
lot.
lot of
Your
talking.
voice gets tired very
Yeah,
fast.
I was about to say,
Okay. Next up is the 100-line Last Defense Academy. More anime stuff. Again, if the trailer is in Japanese, assume I know nothing about it.
There's not really. I don't think this is has anything to build upon other than it's the Danganronpa guy or team.
oh, this is Danganronpa, but not Danganronpa. Okay.
Yeah. This is Rangan-Dampa.
I don't
Rangan
know
Dog.
what that
Standing
is.
attack by unknown assailants.
Danganronpa is like a. I don't know what the best way to explain it is. The Wizard Blue would be able to explain it a lot better than me.
Yeah.
Honestly, the Wizard Blue.
He's then forced
The
to
Wizard
enroll
Blue's
at the last
been
defense
pushing
academy,
some
along with 13
recommendations,
other students.
and I don't know for sure what we will end up with
Their mission
if
is
we
to
ever
defend
take
the
them up
school
on
from
them.
hostile student
But I have a
attacks
feeling
for
Persona or
100 days.
Danganronpa could be in the mix.
An academy shrouded in secrecy.
You know, I think I just
and
hate
the
things that are set in
unavoidable loss
schools.
of allies. Can Takumi survive?
You gotta.
We conjured the wizard.
Despair and return to his normal
Good.
life. The
I-
creators of
Who
Danganronpa
said it's a
present
visual novel like you
Hybrid
fucks?
Line Last Defense
Yeah.
Academy.
Yeah.
On Nintendo Switch early next year.
Fun thing is, I could have explained that, but I figured I'd just let him jump in whenever he got here. I stand by that you should give Persona another try because school is so it's
Give
such
it
a
another
small
try. I've
part
never
of that
given
game.
it a try in the first place.
Oh, I thought you had. Okay.
No, I've never tried it. I mean, I want to. It seems fun. I hear good things.
They're very good. They're very good.
Well, this next one is Romancing SaGa 2. And I said SaGa like that because the S and the G are capitalized.
I don't know this for sure. I'm just gonna ask. Wait, you're not gonna have an answer. Anytime I see romance in a game, I assume it's something about Romance of the Three Kingdoms.
However, over time, their power continued to grow unchecked.
Whoa.
And sure enough, return they did.
Sorry, Stinky George. Stinky George. Yeah, I will say this. This is for sure a sequel, so.
Yeah, it does have 2 in it, so.
Yeah.
Man, it's a new original IP. What are you talking about? It's an artistic choice to name it too.
I'm gonna say this. The streets were looking pretty empty.
Everyone has their rightful place.
Your hands are absolutely filthy.
The stratagems I craft
Oh.
for the Empire.
It has stratagems? Oh, shit!
Oh.
You're playing Helldivers?
Battles. I will devote my life to the good of Avalon, so that the destiny of our Imperial forebears may one day
Yeah, but
be
what am I
fulfilled.
doing in the game?
So I don't know
That
why
is
that
a fine
mermaid was
question.
talking about my hands being filthy.
Oh, it's an RPG.
I
I never even expected this.
I genuinely didn't know what it was gonna be.
Everyone, form ranks.
Oh, I see.
Enough.
Form ranks. There.
I don't know. I'm trying to keep an open mind with all these. Doing these trailer shows for the podcast, I've been trying to. I try to go into all of these with an open mind.
Oh,
Just
for sure,
sometimes
for
there
sure.
are ones where it's like, I just don't know.
I
This
come in
feels
with an
like
open
it's-
mind, but I'm going to be honest with you. Unless someone comes to me and says, hey, Romancing SaGa 2 fucking slaps.
Yeah,
I'm not going to go out and try it on my own, right?
I gotta tell
Yeah.
you, the dialogue thing, the dialogue system earlier, something about the UI was reminding me instantly of like doing come on brain, Fire Emblem stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Which honestly, that's why I always bounce off Fire Emblem. I love Fire Emblem. I love the combat part of it, and then it gets to the talking part, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm so bored.
I'm fine with the talking part. I enjoy talking to everyone. The only problem is, I get a little thrown with. I still need to play more of Three Houses, but there's so many people to talk to.
That's the problem,
that's
right?
what
Is like I don't want to
overwhelms me.
leave any content on the table,
Yeah.
and I got to talk to these people to get all the content.
Because I enjoy
Yeah.
talking to the characters. It just feels like you have so many people to check in with, and that's what gets overwhelming. But it's it's not a desire to not have the dialogue.
For me,
because I actually really enjoy a lot of those character moments.
I love Fire Emblem. Three Houses has too many characters.
It's a lot.
Now, Captain, do you have that nut button nearby? Because you're going to want to hit it
No, I
for the
do.
next and last trailer.
Yeah, I already know. I know. You think I
It's
got the
time
nut button?
for Beyond.
It looks so good.
How many delays do you think we're gonna have before it comes out?
Hopefully none.
That ship looks so dope.
I know. It's one of my favorite things in the Metroid Prime games, or just the Metroid games. Is like, ooh, what's the ship gonna look like for this one? Even though you don't use it that much.
Yeah, it's the thing. Woo!
Yeah, I did the thing.
The thing.
It looks so clean.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I have the traditional space pirate theme.
Scanning is back.
This is
Scanning.
It looks. I can't help but notice Samus here already has a bunch of life.
Well, if this is first level, then you know.
Yeah,
Spoiler alert.
You get to taste what it feels like to be powerful before they pound you into the dirt.
Yeah, true. Before they
that's how it
strip
goes.
it all away. This
It's that guy.
motherfucker here.
It's that man.
Psylux, you bitch.
When am I finally going to get a Metroid game where I play as Metroid? I get to be
I'm
Zelda
not gonna say
now.
anything.
When do I get to be Princess Peach? When do I get to be Metroid?
It's a damn fine question.
You should
Now
play
this-
more. You should play more Metroid games.
Yeah,
There might be an
yeah,
answer.
you're right. I did. I played Dread. No, I take it back.
So 2025.
So 2027.
Because
It's
I'm
been-
thinking. Oh, God.
It's been when this comes out, that will have been almost 18 years since the last Metroid Prime game.
God damn.
I'm so old.
I feel myself shriveling to dust as we speak.
And just for some context, that guy there, Psylux at the end, was introduced in Metroid Prime Hunters. That game came out in 2006, and that game was not the last time we saw him, but that was the last game that gave us character development for him, by which I mean he's Samus's biggest hater. All he does is hate Samus and the Federation. That's all we know about him.
The thing is, he's no Ridley, you know?
He's not Ridley, but literally all we know about him is he hates the Federation and he hates Samus. That's in anything that he's in, that's in his character information. It's like, oh, okay, let's look at Smash Brothers. Let me look at this trophy or sticker for Psylux. Oh, yeah, it says, effing hates the Federation, effing hates Samus. That's it. That's it. That's all that's there.
Why did you just censor fucking? I think from the two people who played Federation Force, apparently he's in there, and he's an optional
cutscene that you can miss in that one.
Yeah,
that's fucking crazy.
They've been pushing this man while simultaneously behaving as if they've forgotten he exists. It's bizarre. Like,
he's only been. This is like it feels like he's only in like teasers at the end of a Marvel movie, and we've been getting teased about him for 20 years.
Like, he's not Thanos. He doesn't have. There's no character development. There's no deep lore. There's no like.
Yeah.
Oh man, I can't wait till they bring this character over to the games. I can't wait till the game players get to see him. No, he's just this dude. He keeps coming back, but we don't know. I don't know you, man.
It's the craziest thing. Like, what are we doing with? I want to know so bad, and I think because he's just a dude, it makes it even better.
It's God. Now I'm thinking of Venture Brothers. Of like, anytime they start to discuss why does the Monarch hate Dr. Venture, he either sidetracks the conversation or a distraction comes up. It's the same shit. Why do you hate Samus and the Federation?
Well, that is our final trailer for today. And that's our show. Thanks everybody for listening. For those listening live, go ahead and hit that follow button on Twitch. For those that want to be listening live, you can catch Couch Dimension Tuesdays at 5:15 p.m. CDT on Twitch, and now multi-streamed on YouTube, if I remember to not make the video private. Captain, where can people find the edited replays?
You can find our edited replays on YouTube, as well as exclusive content. Sorry, got tongue twisted. You can find exclusive content on YouTube as well. If you are watching on YouTube, please give us a like and a subscribe, and maybe turn on notifications so you can know when we post new videos. But we also have some audio-only options. Could you tell us about those, Red?
I certainly can. You can find us on podcast platforms Apple, Amazon, and Spotify by searching for Couch Dimension. If you're a podcast listener, please subscribe to the show so it can be downloaded to your device each and every week or else. And don't forget to rate and review and let us know how we're doing or else. But only if you think we're doing a 4.5 to 5-star job or else. We'll be back next week with another great show because we're trapped here by a wizard or else.